Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Sand Yeti, Yeren, the Fearliath. What do all these creatures have in common? These creatures lurk in the shadows, in the unknown. These creatures are known to be 6 to 8 feet tall, covered in hair, man-like, half-ape. 5-toed large footprints are sighted within the vicinity of these creatures. What are they? Are these creatures Neanderthals? Primates unknown to man? Are they ghosts? Are these creatures threatening? Aggressive? These creatures live in the southwestern United States.
True. Something bipedal walking in the...
Something's walking down there. What the hell are you seeing?
I have no idea, dude.
Spring of 2020, Bigfootspad Paranormal, led by Jeremy, Tim, and Nick, ventured to the Spring Mountains of Nevada in search of the elusive creature with a 20-year past. The team decided to come armed with the latest camera and video equipment, thermal imagers, and more to search for the creature. What did they find? You'll notice behind me right now, we are currently on the outskirts of the town of Blue Diamond. As mentioned before, we're on the location of a creature that supposedly crossed the road in front of some travelers that were visiting town one night. This story has gone down sort of as one of the most famous stories, not only because of this town being remote and a small town, but not just because it's been mentioned in the media. In around 2004, 2005, I was out here with Tim and one of our friends, and we were call blasting looking for the Sand Yeti. And we call blasted and we kind of sat there quiet for a little while. And the next thing I know, we heard some kind of a scream or a reply back to our call, and it was coming from like up there somewhere.
Yeah.
It was extremely close.
And it was in the middle of the night too.
And it scared our friend that was driving so badly, he started to drive off and leave me and Tim standing here in the middle of the pitch black. And we kind of had to run and jump in the car while he was trying to drive off and leave us. It scared him so bad.
Yeah, and there's many other reports in this immediate area too, from the mid-2000s and late 90s.
This desert landscape that we're standing in right here, right now, is a typical environment that you would find the Sand Yeti in. One of our theories is that this creature travels through gullies like this, especially at nighttime, to avoid detection, and that is the reason why there's not frequent sightings of this creature. However, sometimes it is spotted.
You'll notice behind me, there's a road with numerous cars traveling on it. Blue Diamond was a town that was out kind of in the middle of nowhere up until about the late 90s, early 2000s. When we first started taking reports of this creature, the town was not nearly as big as it is nowadays. These are all brand new houses built within the last, I'd say, 10 or 15 years. This road, we used to be one of the only cars on this road coming to and from this place. People are encroaching on this creature's habitat, and I think that's a big reason why we're not getting as many reports as we have before. The creature, I believe, has moved on elsewhere.
Well, yeah, they've even bought land over on Mount Potosi, which is a major mountain over here in the range that we're in, the Sierra Nevadas, and they're building over 1,000 tract homes and expanding the city even further out there to the California border. So the natural habitat of not only the Sand Yeti, but many other plants and animals is getting encroached on and destroyed.
the right of me over here is vegetation known as pioneer lettuce. Back in the 1800s, when the first Mormon settlers came to this area, they learned from the Paiutes and other indigenous people that they could use this as a food source. You could make a salad just like you would use romaine or cabbage or whatever. The Sand Yeti, being a primate, would be an omnivore, and it would eat plant material such as this. And there's numerous plants like this growing throughout this area, which would be a very excellent food source for a creature, maybe even a small population.
All right, I followed his path, really large tracks up this hill, and I found large tracks here in the desert in this area before, so I was curious. Now, could it be a person like me, like some weirdo hiking in the middle of the desert? Sure, it could be. We can't rule anything out. That might be the answer. And if that's the answer, I wonder what in the world they're doing hiking here. It's a very beautiful, the barren field, all it is, and it just goes further and further into the mountains. So the chance of that being another person, I think, is low. And if you look at these tracks, you can almost see toes right there. See? You look close enough, you can see like toe marks.
From 2005 until the year 2020, the Las Vegas metro area has grown by hundreds of thousands of individuals. As you could see, the creature's habitat has been encroached by humanity. The number of sightings have left the desert areas of the Red Rock Canyon Conservation Area and have moved into the nearby Spring Mountains of Mount Charleston and beyond.
Alright, so we've been driving down this road 160, Highway 160, and we've seen literally maybe 200 cars of weekend warriors just piling up and going into these trails and into this environmental area. And it hasn't always been like this, I can say that. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This village from the city.
The creature can't survive out here with this many people.
As you can see just a second ago, you can't go 5 seconds without running into a person here, and that was historically not the case.
It's 10:35 at night. Bigfootspad Paranormal is heading up into some mountains in southern Nevada. We were getting a lot of reports lately of some Bigfoot Sasquatch-like activity in the mountains nearby.
Yeah, we're going to go head out there tonight, check it out, and see what these reports are talking about. There's been reports coming from this location for about 10 years now, on and off. So, if you know what Bigfootspad, we're going to check out Bigfoot, all right? right here in the southern Nevada mountains, in an area where there's been reportings of a Sand Yeti for about 10 years, we have come to look out for it tonight and see if we can find anything. In my hand right here is a Louisville Slugger, a baseball bat. I'm going to take it, I'm going to knock on the tree, because in the wild, primates use it as a means of communication, and so do Sasquatch. And when I knock this bat onto the tree, hopefully we get a response.
One thing you'll notice, when you think of the Sand Yeti, you picture a desert landscape. If you notice, we're in a pine forest right now. There's snow on the ground. This is not like you're down in the desert, down in the valley by Las Vegas. This gets much cooler up here, much more deserted. And as you can see, this was pretty heavy snowfall they had here within the last couple of days. So in my opinion, something possibly could live up here like a Sand Yeti.
Alright, I'm going to try to attempt a wood knock again, and maybe try a few whoops and howls, because they say that Bigfoot try to communicate through that.
Whoop! Whoop!
Whoop!
So what I'm about to do is I'm about to call blast. Call blasting is where you play the supposed recorded sounds of a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, and what you're doing is you're hoping to get a reply back. I got this old CD player here, but it does the job.
Only the finest technology for BFP.
You feeling anything, Nick? Or...
Not really. I mean, it's really peaceful and tranquil out here, to be honest. I'm not really getting any feeling yet that anything's around here, but We'll be here for a little while longer and let's see what we get.
Not hearing anything. Not yet.
Nice. That was really peaceful.
Let me try another one.
Noise, but
That's I heard something too.
something like you like tried to mimic our noise, but
I heard that too.
something came from the woods, like over here, like not lying. It was almost like it almost sounded like a coo, like it was trying to.
Well, so I thought it was like an echo. Then I was like, wait, I think that might be something actually trying to. Can you play another one? We're pretty remote right now too.
Right now, I'm scanning the tree line with the flashlight, just seeing if I can catch any glowing eyes, because something is yelping back at us. Again, I don't know if it's a Sasquatch, could be a coyote, but
Yeah, we just heard a big yelp in the direction the Nick's facing.
I just, yeah, I want to see if there's anything in the bushes, so nothing takes us by surprise.
And Jeremy's wood knocking too.
All right, we've been going further up the trail. I'm going to attempt to wood knock again. We've been yelping. Something has been yelping back at us. Now, it's not very loud. It's very subtle. It could be a coyote, which is even kind of cool, too. If we're not speaking to Bigfoot, we're talking to a coyote. So let's just keep wood knocking and see what happens. There's a sweet spot.
I can't tell if that's your echo or if something knocked back from off on this direction. Did you hear it?
Yeah, let me try.
Like off and like diagonally to your left?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if that was your echo or something knocking back from out that way.
I swear I just heard something in the freaking bushes, dude.
I did too. Over to the left.
Yeah. Oh, it's a rabbit or something.
I heard that again.
Yelp, yeah.
Bigfootspad Paranormal once again embarked to the mountains outside of Las Vegas. The mountains that we're in right now are covered in snow. It's about 30 degrees. We're very remote in the middle of nowhere. No towns anywhere nearby. We'll have to go over the footage to see what we got, but as far as I could tell, everything's inconclusive at the moment.
Yeah, but it is interesting because earlier when we were doing wood knocks and we were doing whoops, something was whooping back to us from the trees. It was very subtle. Maybe it could have been a coyote again. Like Jeremy said, it's inconclusive. However, I've never heard of a coyote, yelping back to a person. So we'll definitely have to look more into it. Here we are, this is Bigfootspad Paranormal, and we are on the Sand Yeti investigation again here in the mountains of Nevada. The temperatures have dropped substantially since our last investigation in this area, and we're walking in about half a foot deep, 2 foot deep of snow at times.
It's night number 2.
It's night number 2, and we're following this alternative trail that goes to a lake, which we believe would be a good place for a Sasquatch to get water from.
The night's investigation begins with the Bigfootspad investigators walking in thick snow coverage up to their knees at times. The weather is around 20 degrees Fahrenheit, but the investigation must continue.
Jeremy's about to wood knock.
It's got echo point too.
That's better.
Whoop! 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 I'm call blasting right now, basically doing some whoops. Last time we were out here, we did some whoops and we got something that whooped at us back. It was imitating our noise. It was very subtle, but you know, who knows what's out here, so we're just gonna see what we can get.
And it's snowing.
Snow. Yeah, we tried going down the trail, but the snow was coming up to past my knees, so
Sounds eerie. Listen to the wind.
it's got a spooky ambiance, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that goes for 15 miles.
Give it a minute. See if there's something.
Either a car or a plane. For me, I don't
You heard that, Jer? I heard something in the snow.
Yeah. A car or a
Tell the camera what you just heard. Well, we just did a call blast, and it sounds like there's. I don't know if it's an animal or what it is, but it sounded like it was like that way down the trail. What'd you hear, Nick? Tell the camera.
It sounded like something like gliding through the snow. I don't know if it was a car going down the road or I honestly don't know. It's weird.
Well, cars can't get where we're at right now. There's a road somewhat close to us, but
But I didn't see any lights. It's I don't know.
you would hear them coming too.
It was odd. Like, again, I don't know. I'm speechless.
You think something's out here by us, Nick?
Possibly.
We could kick on the thermal and find out.
Yeah.
Jeremy just started filming in thermal.
Alright, so right now,
Are you recording?
yes.
Jeremy just started filming in thermal.
Yeah, it's trees are giving off heat.
See our footsteps?
Are they hot?
Yeah.
Here's Tim. And there's Nick. Right now we're in an area that is notorious for having sightings. We just heard some kind of a noise, like something was crunching in the snow.
It sounded like something was like dragged through the snow.
But you could tell it was something big, whatever it was.
Yeah, it sounded like a plane. It wasn't a plane. It was a large something in the woods.
True.
Something bipedal walking in the like.
Something's walking down there. I can't tell how far away it is. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in on it. It's just pixelating though.
Zoom back out then.
It's
Is it all the way across the mountain?
like down where the road is, it looks like. Maybe, how far away you think that is, Nick?
Quarter mile or a mile? We're just
Check this
wouldn't.
out. Let's do this. If I zoom in, it's about 57 to 60 degrees, and the area around it is black.
Weird.
Let me zoom out.
That's weird.
Now it's standing there. It's not moving now. What the hell are we seeing?
I have no idea, dude.
This thing was walking, now it's standing still. It might be looking at us right now.
For all we know, dude.
Moving again?
No, now it's standing there.
I'm filming on my camcorder too.
Looks like somebody bipedal's walking through the.
It looks like it's walking away from us right now. Or coming towards us. Yeah, it's moving again. Very slowly, but it's moving.
That's crazy, man.
It's either a lunatic or it's.
It's something that was on two legs. Wait, something is moving on here. Look.
What?
Something is walking down here, look.
Is it getting closer?
No, it's going from right to left. You see it?
Whoa, dude.
Something is walking on here, and it's on 2 legs, look.
Dude, Tim.
Something is walking on here, look.
Dude, come look at this, dude.
Something's walking across the screen, look. It's like down where the observatory is, look. Something's walking right there.
I don't know if it's a person. I don't know why a person would be out here, but
Try to get this on. The hell are we seeing?
I have no idea, dude.
This thing was walking, now it's standing still. It might be looking at us right now.
For all we know, dude.
Moving again?
No, now it's standing there.
Looks like something bipedal is walking through the...
It looks like it's walking away from us right now. We're coming towards us. Yeah, it's moving again. Very slowly, but it's moving.
It's either a lunatic or it's...
It's something that was on 2 legs, and it was you could see the legs.
Whoa, dude. This this night just turned different.
Side of the mountain walking up.
Bipedal, dude, I don't know. I saw...
It disappeared, so it might be down in the valley right now, coming towards us or going away from us.
We saw something with 2 feet walking in the freaking woods in the snow.
You couldn't tell how big it was, but that thing, something was big enough to appear on this.
Yeah, something with 2 feet appeared.
It had a heat signature too, because if you looked at it, it said it was 65 degrees. Is what the camera was saying, the thermal.
I'm not seeing anything now. Let me try to go this way. Nick stood there when we watched it go from right to left across the.
We could almost go walk back towards the car and then try to
Use it down there.
catch the try to maybe catch it in the woods from this side, you know. Well, we just stopped our hunt abruptly because the conditions are starting to get pretty bad, and we're going down a pretty steep incline with some snow coming down, and we caught a bipedal heat signature walking around in these woods out here, and this weather is atrocious. No one's walking out here.
It's about 24 degrees, it says.
Hey everybody, this is Bigfootspad Paranormal. This is day 3 of our Sand Yeti Desert Bigfoot expedition. In the first couple days, we've seen some crazy stuff. We caught something we believe to be a Bigfoot on camera, and walking through the woods in the snow, we saw something that appeared to be a Bigfoot footprint. This is getting intense. It's getting kind of scary. I have to admit, I'm not scared of much, but knowing some large ape creatures walking around in this forest kind of leaves you a little unnervy, doesn't it?
Yeah, and right now, as far as I know, no one else has been down here, at least in the past week or two, because their footprints would appear, because the snow was undisturbed on the way down here.
stalking and was being watched like.
Like right now?
What's that?
My radar's on like crazy, just listening and watching everything.
So evidently we're hearing a possible thumping across the way. Jeremy was just call blasting a bunch of angry Sasquatch sounds. And last time we actually had some reactions to it.
Yeah, I heard something across the other side of the hill. Sounded like.
And I thought I heard something that could this general direction earlier, like 5 minutes ago, remember?
Yeah.
And right now we are pretty deep into the mountains right now.
Is that Tim moving, or did I hear something in the fucking woods?
Not me.
Whoop! 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 Yeah, it'd be loud if it's sassy. Well, it's sassy if it's something else. And being loud will scare it away. Ooh! Ooh!
Has like an eerie, weird feeling down here.
Yeah.
Like I have a feeling like you're being watched type of
yeah.
feeling right now.
Yeah, dude.
I had it ever since we got to the bottom of that hill over there. What about you?
It escalated a lot in the past like 2 minutes. Like when we were talking, I heard something in the woods, and I was like, "What?"
Whatever's going on, we're really close to where this creature lives because we're seeing footprints. And last time we were just a little ways up over there, and we caught something on film on 2 legs walking through the woods. So
Yeah.
we're close. Wherever it lives, we're close to it. Might even be down there. There's a big lake. You can't see it on camera, but there's a big lake down there.
It's a lake bed. Well, right now.
Like a pond or a lake. It's about midnight, straight on the dot. This is week number 4 that we've gone out to this location. We're going down to where we spotted the footprint last time we were here, and close to where we spotted the figure on thermal film. We're coming down the mountain. This isn't a known path. This is kind of like a game trail, a natural game trail. And we came across this spot. Looks like something very large was sleeping here or laying down here. So we don't know if it was necessarily the Sand Yeti, but it could be, only because we're in the right spot. We're getting pretty close to where this footprint was. Let me stand still real quick.
Wow. Is it a mountain lion? Almost sounded like a dog yelp. Like a purse dog. It's like, "Rawr."
I'll tell the camera what was going on there.
Okay, we're down in an area where we suspect there's a Bigfoot. We saw a track around this area last time, and now we're hearing like a yelp in the forest. It's like, "Arr!" And now the hair's on the back of my neck standing up, so I don't know what noise that is. I don't know
It sounds like it's on the next ridge over.
if it's a mountain lion, if it's definitely not a bear. Never heard a coyote make a noise like that.
Is it still going on? Yep.
It's up here. This way.
This went from 0 to 100 pretty quick. Whoa.
That's pretty close.
Hell is that? Again. Could be
It's always in this spot that something happens.
I don't know if it's a mountain lion call or, I mean, whatever it is, it's like,
I was like, I don't know if it's like a owl or like a big thing.
it's going, "Arr!" And there's multiple. Wow. people up at the parking lot booked it. I don't know if it's because of us or maybe they heard these noises.
So I'm wondering if there's like any types of birds that might make a noise like that.
That wasn't a bird. I
So you guys want to try something stupid and wood knocked right here on the street behind us?
yeah.
Want me to?
Yeah.
Sure. And what I'll do is I'll tape Jeremy here, kind of cover our backs too.
Yeah.
So you ready?
Yep.
You make. That was not a bear. That was not a bird. Only two things it could have been, and neither one we want to. Some knockback. Or is that just an echo?
I don't know.
Let me do it again.
You do it more. I thought I heard.
That might scare away whatever it is too.
But that might not be a bad thing. This place is so intense.
I'm not.
What's wrong with this? I could just. But you want my other flashlight, or are you good?
Well, I'm good.
All right. Like, dude, that sounded like a primate, like two primates communicating, and it didn't start until we get down here.
Right.
So these things know we're here, whatever they are.
Yep.
Trying to see. I don't hear anything knocking back.
It wasn't a bird. I mean, maybe it could have been a bird. Did not sound like a bird I've ever heard before.
And I don't know why that noise would be out in 30-degree weather.
Like, like I was listening to primate calls on YouTube like a day ago, and that's what it sounded like.
Yep.
So, came on. Something is in this general area. We found the footprint. See if we could see something in the woods. This direction I'm looking in right now is where we just heard some kind of.
Multiple yelping noises are.
So let me hold this differently.
Those things are communicating when we came down here. They know we're down here, whatever it is, and it's like. Dude, this dude. I'm having a Brent moment right now, hand over my mouth and everything. Like, we're attempting to communicate with these things that were yelping at us. gonna try to mimic its noise.
Batter up if it comes out of this forest.
You're the only one who would throw my flashlight at it.
You see anything, Jay?
Well, those things knew we're down here, whatever it was, and we might have scared it, or it might be watching us.
You
I
think
don't
it
know.
was?
I said it sounded like a vocalization. It didn't sound like a.
Your turn, Nick. Do. You think that sounds similar at all to what we heard?
Yeah, like
Kind
yeah.
of. It
Well,
sounds kind of like it.
What we heard sounded like a vocalization. It wasn't. I've never heard an animal make a noise like that before. Sounds just like it. We caught something on camera, and when we came here, we heard something yelping. Two things communicating with each other, yelping in the brush somewhere. We don't know what it is. We've been trying to communicate back with it using calls and wood knockings, and we haven't had a response. But it's pretty intense down here. I just got goosebumps.
It's responding back.
Yeah.
You think it? Holy shit.
Wow.
It's responding back to us.
Something's responding back to us.
That's real close.
Shit. I'm gonna watch.
Damn, dude, that's not far at all. A few hundred yards. It sounds like it's coming towards us. There's something on that ridge coming down right now, making noises. Another one over there. Yep, I heard it this way too. You guys watch that way. I'll keep this way. One of them came from that way too. Did you hear it?
Yeah, dude.
One came from that.
Whoa, dude.
It's responding back to the wood knocking and the noises.
See any like eyes or anything? Yeah.
Hiding behind any kind of. I don't think he.
Nick,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
something's coming towards us. It's
I just think it might be kind of aggressive.
whatever it is. I don't think it's very nice.
It did not sound happy, Nick.
No.
Watch out, you. You want to carry anything?
In case it's a mountain, I don't want to be on the edge of the mountain.
Watch out, you.
There's that nest.
Hmm?
There's that nesting area we were talking about.
Something was
Keep looking behind you.
Something was for real vocalizing.
What's that? Just keep talking.
Something did not sound happy.
Yeah.
If it's a cougar or something, didn't come with
Wow! And it was getting pretty damn close.
Yeah.
You alright, Jer?
it. Yeah. It's gonna keep up with you and me. Well, I don't hear it now. I think that doesn't mean it's not behind us. So.
Nope. Keep making noise.
Okay, dead. Okay, dead.
Jumped out of shadow.
Huh?
Jumped out of shadow.
Whoa.
Going up is definitely harder than going down.
Yes, it is. There, Jer?
Yep. Just listening for that noise. Looks like it could easily come up from behind us.
So, what did we just experience?
Well, we were down the mountain a little bit, and we were mimicking noises of Sasquatch and wood knocking, and boy, golly, did we get 2 replies from 2 different directions.
From there, okay, when we came down, we heard 2 whooping creatures communicating to each other. And then we started doing call blasts and wood knocking. And nothing happened for a bit. And then we played like 1 call blast noise. And then we started doing calls of our own. And then these things started whooping back to us and responding to our call. Like,
And it's actually behind us right now, so we're keeping it.
we don't even know how close. It was literally maybe 100 yards away. It was getting closer and closer. We booked it up this hill because we don't know if we PO'd a Bigfoot
A mountain
or a mountain lion or
bear.
a wolverine. Who knows? I don't know. But something was communicating with us.
Yeah, we got on film, and was not happening. Well, this is a kind of a wrap-up of our month-long investigation here of the Sand Yeti, and you know, we just have way too much evidence over the past month to literally prove it doesn't exist. We've had footprints, we have vocalizations, you know, there's something here. And tonight we're being kind of chased away from down the hill here. So I do believe there is a Sand Yeti. Absolutely.
All right, to sum things up, in the past 4 weeks, we've basically found something every time we've come up here. The first time we saw something walking in the trees on the thermal footage. We came back again, and we found a footprint that looks like the Honey Island swamp monster. We found bedding areas. We found areas where something big was going through the bushes. And just now we were chased up a canyon wall, basically. by something responding to our calls and vocalizations and wood knocking. Something's here. Can I say it's a Sand Yeti? Beyond a shadow of a doubt, no. But what else? What else would
I heard that.
Wow.
You heard that?
Yes.
A high-pitched, like, whistling sound from the distance.
Wow, something's whistling at us right now. I don't know what it is.
I can't tell which direction it came from. It was really faint, like it was far away, though.
Sounded like it was behind you, but like on the other side of the lake. Something's here. I mean, something's whistling at us right now as I'm doing this video. Something's here, and I do believe it is a Sand Yeti.
This is the final day of our month-long investigation, part 1 of the Nevada Sand Yeti. You know, when I first started this, I was a little bit skeptical. I didn't know if something such as the Sand Yeti could exist. We've been all over. We've been down by frozen lakes. We've gone in through snowstorms. We've gone through pine forests. We've gone through sagebrush. We've gone to the town of Blue Diamond. And now we're back to the mountains. They call this the Sky Canyon. We're almost 9,000 feet up because they said there's 23 species of plants, animals, and insects that only exist from 8,000 foot up. They call this the Sky Canyon. And in a way, something's here. We may never know what this creature is. Something rustling in the bushes, these howls that we're hearing. Is it a Bigfoot? I don't know. I personally think it is. But whatever this creature is, if it does exist, and if that's what we're hearing, I think this creature needs to be protected. We found footprints. We found evidence that this creature exists. Can I say for a fact that this creature's hostile? I don't know. Something aggressive just chased us out of that area. It's the same area we got the thermal footage, and we caught that footprint. We found where we think a large animal was nesting. Would I come back here by myself? Probably not. But I do think that we will be back here for a part 2, definitely. Again, this is a wrap-up of Bigfootspad, Nevada Sand Yeti documentary part 1.